What's going on, good people? I know it's been a while and I can explain. Um, I'm back. I decided to take a little break. Um, I think that this environment can get to be a little negative at times. And I decided to take some time off and enjoy the rest of the season. Some of the comments that people make about these young ladies can sometimes take away from the fun of being a fan. So I decided to go back to just being a fan for a little while. But I knew that I would always come back to this. So I'm going to be kind of catching up with some of our favorite teams and looking at some others. But first, I just want to say that to everyone, we have to remember that we got to be fans first. It's okay to critique, but I think that it's okay to also be mindful of the things that we say and how we say it. So, with that said, I'm going to be digging into the second half of the doll season, kind of picking up where I left off, looking at some of their biggest moments. Homecoming, Boombox Classic, Bayou Classic. We'll see what's all in this video. It's going to be a bunch of stuff. This is only part one, but I'm going to be reviewing the second half of the doll season, or wherever I left off, I think, which was week 6 or 7. And, give me some feedback. I'm not going to be doing all of the formal things that I usually do. However, there are some things that I want you all to see, and based on some of the comments I've seen, just kind of give my take on some things. So, thank you to those subscribers that are still here. Hopefully, get some new ones, but I look forward to continuing the dialogue that we started at the beginning of the season. And without further ado, let's take a look. I'm going to start off by taking a second look at Homecoming, and I'm starting with the 90s dolls because you can really see the evolution of where they are today based on the 90s dolls performance. You can see the high energy and the technique and all of that came into play what it looks like into the 90s. I will say that their energy level was on 1000. You can really tell that they, are one of the biggest heartbeats of this organization. I'm sure that behind the scenes they're probably very involved in, upholding this legacy, as you may say. What's also interesting to see is how, with the evolution of social media and that whole thing, how the girls perform. They seem more free. The girls that were dolls prior to all of the social media and scrutiny. I know the scrutiny was there. I know that people have always looked and everything. But it looks like, the girls that are alums seem more free in their performances. They're not really worried about, the whole social media thing. I know that they're, like the fifth quarter and stuff was around forever. But look at this group right here. Now, these are the people that we know. We know them. These are the social media girls. And you can tell that they really pay closer attention to detail, and not saying that the other girls have not, but you can tell that they are a lot more aware of certain things as compared to some of the ladies from the earlier years. I think that has a lot to do with, everything is recorded now and everything is talked about, and I think that's just very interesting to see. I really wish that with the current girls, we could have got a full routine of this. If you don't know, this song Gush was performed by the Dolls in 2015. But this right here really shows that the Dolls have some staying power, and they're just amazing in this routine, and I really loved it. And you can tell, you can really see the evolution of the team after watching the other two. Like, the style is there, the flair is still there, but especially in 2019 they were taking a lot more risks and a lot, doing a lot of new things with choreography, which I'll get into a little later. But I just thought this was awesome. As you can see, I'm moving kind of fast today, but moving right along to the Boombox Classic, I was very surprised that some people had mixed reviews out of this routine. I thought that this was one of the best routines they've done, at the top 5 of the last few seasons. And the reason I say that is because, the dolls are big on technique, but this routine was highly technical, and they danced on this routine. They really looked free. Like I said about, the early 2000s dolls and the 90s dolls, it was clean, People have mixed reviews about Micah as captain, but you cannot deny her field performances. I thought this was amazing. Everybody shined in this routine. Look at all of the leaps and stuff that they did right here at the beginning. And I love this little part right here. But just all of this is so good. All that right there, you don't see teams, packing a lot of technique into a short period of time in a routine like that, with the exception of Prairie View A&M probably. But I thought that this was just amazing. And like I said a couple of minutes ago, they've taken a lot of risks technically and really raising the bar and raising the envelope. With 2018 being one of their best technical seasons, or best, not just technical, but one of their best routines of field shows, I would think that this could fit really well into that season, because we can't deny 2018's field shows at all. Look at how Jada's eyes connect with the camera right here, right when they do this little jump right here. The connection, I can't wait to see what happens next season. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I thought this was really good. I was surprised about the mixed reviews about this one. I thought that they really put on a show with that one. And then last but not least, the Bayou Classic. I thought that this routine, which was a longer routine for the dolls, I thought it was amazing. I really want you to watch Jordan during this routine. This is her last hurrah. She had quite the journey as a dancing doll, and I think that, there's a transition somewhere in here where she just really showed out. I'm really glad that she came back to finish this ride, because she really showed out. Look at this. Look at that jump right there. Now, you guys know that the dolls do a lot of things, but the elevation that's in this routine, look at Kaylin's technique. Clean. If Jada ends up being captain, she is going to have to work on that technique some. This stuff right here, all of this is, whoa, that's what I was talking about, Jordan right there. Amazing. But I just really think that they have a really amazing season coming next year. But look at the energy level and the choreography. The choreography is on point. Like, the technique is clean, but choreography is lacking on a lot of teams. Either people are going outside of their style, or they don't have one. Look at this. Now, you know that the dolls don't be doing stuff like this. Like, this is really next level type stuff. And I think that it's just awesome. They are staying true to their style, though. They are a lot more energetic. But look at those 90s dolls. That's, the energy was there. You see that front walkover? This is, the next level for the dolls. And I think that it's awesome that, in 2017, they went to the next level on the field, in the stands, excuse me. Now the fields. I didn't like this ending, though. Sorry. This is only part 1, guys. I'm going to be doing a whole series reviewing the dolls season and some other teams, but I'll mention them in their video. But I really just wanted to say that I thank you all for watching. I know some of my subscribers were messaging me and commenting saying, hey, where are you? Come back. I'm back. I'm going to be looking at some of the other teams, and my plan is to go through the whole SWAC and the MEAC, but we'll see what happens. Even maybe look at some of the CIAA teams. Let everybody get a little exposure. If you're not subscribed to my page, please subscribe. You can click down in the right-hand corner. Also, just want to shout out all of the videographers whose footage I used. Human Jukebox Media, Dr. Price TV, Trent, all of you, thank you so much for all that you do, for, going live and traveling and spending money. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you don't mind that, I use your videos. It's all for a good purpose, just to, give my 2 cents. Additionally, if you have any ideas for content, drop them down in the comment section below. I would love to hear, what you all would like to see, what you think that people want to see. I don't engage in mess. I like to hear a little mess every now and then. I like to watch, there's some other people that like to talk about some of the in-house stuff. My belief is that in-house stuff should stay in-house and it's not for public consumption. But we're living in different times now, so don't expect it from this page. But if you got some other dance-related stuff you want to see, hear me discuss, talk about, definitely let me know. But until next time, this is Objective Reviews signing out. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Happy holidays.